Sometimes people think कि 5,000 invest करके क्या होगा, but wealth really explode after 1 CR. Trick your brain that investing should be boring.
So with this 22,000 per month salary, how did you start your investment journey?
Somehow I got introduced to the concept of SIP. One of my very, very close friend, he just called me.
I feel like this conversation changed a lot of things for you.
So he clearly asked, how much you are earning? I said 35 lakhs. He said, leave that job.
From 35 lakhs per annum to 1 crore per annum in the span of 6 months. What are those skills that you developed in that 6-month time period?
So I'll tell you, Shreya, it's very, very simple, right? इसमें कोई advice भी नहीं है.
In today's episode, we have Rahul Jain, who transformed his life by starting SIPs of 5,000 rupees per month and now has a portfolio of around 7 crore. In this one, you will learn how investing from early age can be a game changer, what skills you need to leap from a 35 LPA job to a 1 crore role in just 6 months. So, stay tuned as we break down his journey, offering valuable tips and inspiration to fuel your own success.
So Rahul, tell us, what is your net worth as of today?
As of today, it stands close to 5 crores.
5 crores. And how old are you now?
36.
So Rahul, for 14 years, you have been investing certain amount of money every month via SIP. What advice can you give for people like us to kind of maintain that discipline in our, at least, in the initial part of the journey?
So I'll tell you, Shreya, it's very, very simple. Right? इसमें कोई advice भी नहीं है. Automate your investing. When I say automate means the moment you are getting, let's say if you're a salaried employee.
Yeah.
The moment you are getting your salary, that day itself, deduct your SIP. 3 mutual funds, which I started investing in 2010, I still hold them. I topped up the amount, but I never sold them because I still believe in those, let's say, mutual funds. Second thing, as I mentioned, right, trick your brain with the fact that investing should be boring. You have to make it boring. Sometimes people think कि 5,000 invest करके क्या होगा, right? So it will take maybe, a lot of time, let's say 10 years or 8 years based on your investor amount to reach 1 crore. But wealth really explode after 1 CR. So let it take 10 years.
I've heard this. Your first crore is the most difficult.
And that happened with me. I'll tell you, my first crore I achieved in 2019, end of 2019. It took me around 10 years to achieve 1 crore. And in next 5 years, I could do from 1 to 5 crore. I could go. I know the active income also contributed to that, but a lot of factors kicks in when, after 1 CR.
So I want you to tell me, what was your first salary?
First salary in 2010 was 3 lakhs per year. So, per month basis, I was getting around 22,000 per month.
So with this 22,000 per month salary, how did you start your investment journey?
So, somehow I got introduced to the concept of SIP. So that time I started with 5,000 per month.
Out of 22,000 salary, your SIP amount was 5,000.
Yeah.
I'm sure it grew. You didn't stick to 5,000, it grew.
Yeah.
So I want you to walk me through that journey.
So I started my career in 2010 with TCS, Tata Consultancy Services.
You graduated as?
As a software engineer.
Okay.
So my first salary, as I mentioned, was 22,000 per month. And 2 years, it stayed the same. And then I switched another company too. And then my salary was around 50,000. So it grew from 24,000 to 50,000 directly. And that time I topped up, started 10,000 per month SIP.
Okay. So your salary became double, your SIP amount also became double.
Exactly.
And this was which company?
So this was a Mumbai-based company. It's in healthcare domain. Still, I was in tech, part of tech.
It was tech role.
The moment I left for US in beginning of 2015.
Okay. You moved to US because of work. Your company sent you?
Same company.
Same Bombay-based healthcare company sent you to the US.
Exactly.
After 2 years of working.
After 2 years of working in Mumbai.
Okay.
I think around, 2 years. And in US, I was earning, if I convert into rupees, I was earning around 60 lakh rupees per year. Per month, I was saving around 1.2 lakh rupees per month I was saving in US. So that time I could top up my SIP by another 10,000. In 2018, I came back from US, all family reasons, right?
Okay.
My mother was alone here, so I wanted to be with her. So I got a job in Pune, and that time I had to compromise on salary.
Yeah.
So that time my salary was around 20 lakh rupees per year in 2018. From 20 lakhs, the salary went to around 35 lakhs
Okay.
by beginning of 2022 in 3 years, right? And then I was like kind of done. Okay, this is very linear growth I'm getting, right? And luckily, I would say at that point, one of my very, very close friend, my college friend, he just called me.
I feel like this conversation changed a lot of things for you. Let's see. What did he ask you after that?
So he clearly asked, how much you are earning? I said 35 lakhs. He said, leave that job. He was also earning around 35, 37 lakh rupees. And 3 months he prepared for next job role. And he got a job offer of 80 lakhs from 37 lakhs, I believe. 37 to 80 lakhs directly.
How did he do that?
Exactly, right? You got some shock, right? So we never imagined that this thing could happen, right? But he showed me that process. So in that notice period, when he was serving the same company, 3 months, he had 3 months notice period. And he took 8 offers. So like 45 lakhs, 52 lakhs, 58 lakhs, 64 lakhs, something like that. And at the end, he ended up with 80 lakhs. Now, what I need to... So I started asking what I need to do. So he taught me some soft skills, some technical skills I had to up-level on.
Okay.
So these things helped me also to, get salary in that range.
So what did your salary become then when you applied?
So I applied all these things. And again, I took one job offer. Then on top of that, I took another job offer. And finally, I ended up with my fixed and equity part of my salary is close to 1 CR.
From 35 lakhs per annum to 1 crore per annum in the span of 6 months, you were able to do that through just upskilling yourself when it comes to both soft skills and technical skills.
Yes.
I really want you to deep dive here because I am 100% sure a lot of people watching this really want to know what are those skills that you developed in that 6-month time period that got you this 1 crore package job.
Yeah, so on the soft skill side, right, these are very generic. In any industry, you can apply those skills. So first of all, you should be able to articulate who you are. So I see many people when they appear for interview, they go very traditional, right? When they explain about themselves, they say, okay, I have this much years of experience. I do this, I do that. You try to find out the X factor, which differentiate you from other, candidates who are applying for the same job. Because I interview candidate, I'm a hiring manager as well now. And people who find ways to reach out to me over LinkedIn, over cold emails, they figure out if you are desperate to get it there, you will find ways to reach out to that person. And I really value that.
Okay.
Give as many as interview possible. And, when you give interviews, where you just messed up. Just take a note. Right? Next time, try not to do this. So this constant feedback loop is very, very important. Third thing is technical skills in my field, which is very, very specific to your own industry you're operating in.
Can you give an example? Like in your industry, what was it?
So I work in tech industry. It's more like software engineering, data analytics, data science, machine learning, these things. So a lot of coding skills needed. So people go for learning new languages, coding languages like Python, Java, these things. See, you want growth in your compensation 3x.
Yeah.
But not in skills, right? That will not work, right?
Yeah.
So you don't think I know one programming language and I am earning this much, and I know 3 programming language, my salary will go 3x. It will not happen, right? You have to learn something new, which very less people know about.
I think that concept of getting salary hike is a little like people confuse it. Like why are they demanding a certain hike?
Exactly.
Yeah. I have a lot of friends who are in positions of hiring, like you are hiring managers. So, I work 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, that shows me that probably you're not good at what you do. That's why you're taking 12 hours a day.
You're not productive, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you need to understand what value you will add and how that company will make revenue out of it. So it is a little difficult. It's not very easy. If you can just relate your compensation demand with the revenue, how it will contribute to the revenue of that organization. That's the best thing to do.
So now I want to know, how much did you invest?
Around 1.3 CR,
And now it is
3 crores.
almost double.
Yeah, a little over double.
Yeah.
Now I invest around 2 lakh per month in
Correct.
SIP.
Yeah.
But overall, the portfolio is more than doubled in mutual fund.
Wow.
Yeah.
In these 14 years of working, has your salary only been your source of income, or have you created channels for yourself that gives you passive income?
I did up to some extent. Actually, mostly through rents. So I invested in one residential property
Where?
in Pune. It is a 2 BHK apartment, and that gives me a rent around 25,000 or so.
Okay.
And then I invested in 2 commercial properties as well. In Pune.
Okay.
It's a little different. It's not the retail shops basically.
Mhm.
So it's called assured rental, where you buy the, let's say, small property in a building, and that entire building is, same property, same basically shop kind of structure they create, or room kind of structure they create, and then it is leased. Entire building is leased to, let's say, some PG companies like Zolo or Stenza Living, these kind of companies, and they pay you assured rental. So I own those 2 basically property there. So
How much is that giving you?
So that give me around combined again 25,000 or so.
Okay.
Rental. And I need not to worry about the maintenance and all those things that the company takes care of.
So around 50,000 passive income you're making per month.
Yep.
And do you also own a house?
I own a house which is on rent. Right now I live in
The Pune one, or
Pune.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now you're living in a rented house,
Yes.
not your own home,
Not
yet.
house. Yes.
Okay. So all your rental property and all of that put together is your 5 crore net worth?
No. So 5 crore is a family net worth which is only in financial assets. I'm not considering real estate in that 5 CR.
Okay, I want to consider real estate in this, and what is your net worth then?
So then you can add like 1.5 crore as well.
So around 6.5
Yep.
crores is what you're worth then,
Yeah.
including your real estate. But when you say you don't want to consider real estate,
I don't consider that. Yeah.
Is there a reason?
So today, if you check let's say if you own an apartment, you check your apartment price in Magic Bricks or any other portal, it shows you something. But you actually go and try to sell it, it will not get sold in that price. That's the reality I see. And too many hassles, right? Because it's not a movable.
Yeah. Is there some kind of a roadmap that you can give people in their 20s who are watching this, how they can start their investment journey?
I would say try everything as soon as possible, right? Because when you are in 20s, maybe you're not making that much money. So
Correct.
The chances of losing money is not much, right? So one thing I say is don't choose, let's say, companies. Don't go for companies or the product. Go for processes first. So the process means, what do you like? Like, for example, for me, investing in mutual fund.
Okay.
So I said I can't spend that much time to research for stocks, right? I am good at choosing the good mutual funds and holding on to them for long period.
Thank you so much for taking out time. You came all the way from Pune for us and gave your time. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are interested to be featured in our next episode, I will leave a link in the description box. Please go ahead and fill it. And if you want to learn more about such personal finance concepts, we have masterclasses that we run regularly. You can check out the link again in the description box. And I'll see you in the next one.